Woke up to bottles in my bed. You were obviously swimming in my own head. Last night, I got to thinking, what would happen if this wasn't ending? Did we fight?
I'm Tyler Larson with Rebel Sun. I do lead vocals for the band.
Okay. So, how did you come up with that name?
It was kind of by accident. One of our closest friends, which was our second guitarist, left the band, so we kind of had to switch down to a three-piece. And we were listening to a lot of Jack White's band called Beach Weather, and he had a song on there called Rebel Sun, and we were just like in love with it so much we kind of just adopted to the name of our band. So
this is it.
Yeah, we wanted it to mean like we're evolving in a way. So.
All right. How long have you guys been together?
About 5 years, as like friends and a band. We've been working on Rebel Sun in the last year, and then prior to that, we were Royale. We were working with that band for the 3 years solid, so it was like the longest one we had going.
All right, how did you guys all meet?
Actually, they met a friend of mine that I went to high school with on Craigslist, looking for a band. And then their bassist quit right before their first music video, and they asked me to fill in, and I kind of just fit. I didn't even like get a chance to really learn the song. I just kind of bullshitted my way through everything, and long story short, I became the singer in the end. So we've had lots of transitions, but that's how we found each other.
So who is your biggest influence?
Right now, my biggest influence, I would have to say, is, wow. Well, musically and for my voice, I want to be Johnny Craig one day. His stature, he's self-taught, all on his own. His voice is amazing. I do, however, love Jack White and all the things that he does. The Racketeers, Management, or MGMT. We love bands like that. We were trying to push away from where we started, which was like Avenged Sevenfold, hard rock, kind of. That's where our roots are, and that's what we love, but the industry has changed a lot, so we had to change too. But that's pretty much it, really.
So what are you currently listening to?
Oh, man, I listen to a lot of Ghost. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
Yeah.
They're so weird and catchy. It's ridiculous. But I listen to She Wants Revenge. It's a pretty old band. MGMT, Foster the People, Tame Impala. Heard of that? It's really good music. I'm trying to stay in the psychedelic pop rock scene in my mind. Really.
Let's see. Do you have any upcoming tour plans?
Tour plans, not at the moment, but we are releasing an album on July 15th. We're doing a whole release show then, and we're going to plan a tour after that. We've just had so much going on prior to members leaving and then us actually finishing our first studio album. So, we're just trying to make sure it's perfect and not thrown together.
Where do you guys plan on hitting for your tour?
We want to try to hit as many states as possible, but we want to try to focus on where our fans have been, recognized, like here in Texas, some in California, Oklahoma, even Tennessee if we can, even stretch to Nevada. We want to try to reach as many people as possible, really.
Okay.
So,
what is your favorite thing about playing live?
The reaction I get, the feeling of me saying something to someone that they can relate to. And like inspiring people really, and just watching how they like connect with us live is there's nothing in the world that gives anyone that kind of feeling to stand up and do that for somebody. Like by now I know how public speakers and stuff feel to an extent, but I'm doing something I love, so it's a lot of mixed feelings for me.
So what's been your most memorable experience so far?
When I got to play with Slaves not too long ago and seeing Johnny Craig live for the first time, I would have to say is at the top. 2013, my band won the Ernie Ball thing for Vans Warped Tour before we were signed to the label out in Austin. And I told myself in like high school, like if I ever play Warped Tour, I cried. But when I got to that point, I didn't, and I felt like it was just another stepping stone. So I just saw it, and it was really was really breathtaking for me. So I think that would be the biggest moment that I've experienced yet. Playing with all those people.
So what's the weirdest thing a fan has done?
Oh, weirdest thing?
Yeah.
Dressed up as Pokey from that Gumby show, and jumped on stage and kind of like moshed. He tried to sing and just kind of ran off. It was an experience. I didn't even see him coming.
All right, let's see. What's the coolest venue you've ever played?
The coolest venue I've ever played. Wow. Okay. It was a hole in the wall bar. I can't remember where exactly. It was somewhere towards Austin, Texas, I believe. No, it was Laredo, Texas. And it was just weird, like old, like 80s, 90s greaser bar place that had a really cool, like light up stage. So when we played, it was like everybody had leather jackets on, so I felt like I was like back in time a little bit. It was really cool. It was, a small venue, but it was really cool. I'll always remember it.
So what's your favorite song to play live?
Oh, man. Honestly, one of the songs we don't even play anymore, but if I'd have to choose off of the new album, I'd have to say a song called Touch You. It's a real, like, intimate song that has to do with past relationships kind of thing, but it kind of gets you moving in, like, a disco kind of way, so I really enjoy playing it live.
What's the inspiration for your guys' new album?
The inspiration? Well, okay. We had a lot of stuff going on, as like I probably already told you before, and one of those things was that we had a flood in Houston. Mm-hmm. And, it was kind of random. It almost destroyed all of our equipment at one point because it was all in my house. And we got out of that, and we just started, like, really trying to push forward because we were like, you know what, this might just be one of those little bumps in the road, but we really want to kind of get over it. And then all of a sudden, we went to a show out in Austin, and John Perez, which is one of the CEOs of the company, saw us play at a show, and he was interested in us, and everything started changing from there. And then we went to go sit with Chris Mora from When His Brothers Are in Darkness Divided. Mm-hmm. He recorded our whole album. We stayed with him the whole month, and it was really awesome. And that's kind of where
from there.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was I going to ask you next? If you could tour with any 3 bands, who would it be with?
Right now, at this moment, I would love to tour with Mount Tyrant, the Tauntauns from Houston, Texas, because they have a lot of like up and coming, like they're coming up really big. And I don't know. Let's see. The Airs. I would love to tour with them. That would be really cool.
So if people wanted to check you out, where would they check you out at?
We have a website. It's www.rebelsunband.com. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, everything. You can reach me on my personal Instagram, and I can shoot you all the info. Tyler Larson RS. We're really responsive. We respond immediately, usually within the hour or so. We like to really keep in touch with our fans and keep them up to date, because we kind of like lost touch for a while because of all the stuff that was going on, but we try to keep them updated as much as we could. No, this is really exciting for me at the moment, so if you can't tell, I'm a little nervous, so this was all good for me. If you don't have any more questions, you were awesome, and I had a great time. All right, well, I'm Tyler Larson from Rebel Sun. Please check us out. Thank you so much, and thank you.